Turkey is outraged after Indian media reports highlighted that the nuclear-capable Agni-5 missile can reach Turkish territory, and Ankara has strongly criticized growing defense ties between India and Cyprus, perceiving them as provocative steps aimed at undermining Turkish regional interests. Indian reports and defense commentary following the recent Agni-5 test, which showcased a strike range of over 5,000 kilometers, put large swaths of Asia and parts of Europe, including Turkey, within its reach. For Turkey, rhetorical emphasis on being within the missile's operational radius was seen as a direct threat, amplifying anxieties about India's strategic intentions. Turkish media outlets responded with anger, framing these declarations as unnecessarily provocative and fostering a climate of suspicion about India's willingness to confront regional rivals. Turkey's reaction is grounded in its perception that the Agni-5 test, especially with its advanced MIRV, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle, warhead technology, was not just about deterrence against immediate adversaries, but about projecting power deep into regions of political interest to Ankara. This intersection of military capability with diplomatic signaling stoked public and official outrage, with calls for reassessment of Turkey's own missile defense strategies. India-Cyprus-Turkey triangle, historical and political background. Cyprus has long been a focal point for Turkish foreign policy due to its division following Turkey's 1974 intervention and the ongoing Turkish military presence in northern Cyprus. Ankara is the sole international backer of the northern Cyprus entity. In contrast, India backs the Republic of Cyprus, supporting the UN's vision of a unified, independent island, and consistently opposes Turkish unilateralism in the region. Modi's Cyprus visit and its strategic timing. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's June 2025 visit to Cyprus was a strategic move, occurring during a period when Turkey had stepped up its support for Pakistan, including after recent border skirmishes and attacks involving Turkish-supplied drone technology. The visit signaled support for Cyprus's sovereignty. These developments are viewed in Ankara as coordinated attempts by New Delhi to isolate and counter Turkish ambitions through alliances with regional rivals like Cyprus, Greece, and Armenia. Why Turkey is opposed: strategic competition and defense nexus. Turkey's anger is not only about missile capabilities, but also the broader strategic competition with India. Turkey-Pakistan defense ties, including Turkish drones and weaponry used against India, have already heightened New Delhi's security concerns. India's push to align with Cyprus is thus perceived by Turkey as a direct challenge to its influence in the Mediterranean, and a counterbalancing effort against the Turkey-Pakistan axis. Kashmir issue and pan-Islamic leadership. Turkey has repeatedly voiced support for Pakistan's stance on Kashmir and used multilateral forums, like the OIC and the UNGA, to criticize Indian internal policies. This stance antagonizes India, which insists that Kashmir is a domestic matter and resents Turkish attempts to project itself as a pan-Islamic leader challenging India's secular and inclusive ethos. Cyprus's perspective and benefits to India. Cyprus values India's support against Turkish expansionism and reciprocates by condemning Pakistan-backed terrorism and supporting India on territorial integrity and international issues like UN reforms. India, in turn, leverages Cyprus's geostrategic position to advance economic corridors bypassing Turkish-dominated routes, facilitate diplomatic support into Europe, and strengthen military and cyber cooperation, collectively enhancing its national power while strategically countering Turkish policy. The current tensions reflect the rapid transformation of India-Turkey-Cyprus relations under shifting strategic interests. India's foreign policy, especially under PM Modi, increasingly prioritizes proactive alliances and counterbalancing measures rather than direct confrontation. The diplomatic row over Agni-5 and Cyprus defense partnership thus exemplifies deeper regional contestations, where missile ranges, alliances, and public messaging function as signals in a multipolar struggle for influence. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.